ask. I can ask. Yeah. If you're down, I would love
Yeah.
to.
My name is Ryan Forcier.
Tough. Okay,
My snap didn't snap.
Yeah, you didn't snap at all.
More like fire.
Nah, I wouldn't say fire.
You would say fire.
Not fire.
You ain't never said fire before?
That's not the word I was looking for.
Is that a question? Frick. Redo. Okay.
Is it still rolling?
No, he cut it, even though he didn't
Okay.
even touch it.
My name
But
is
no,
Lynn.
I
My
got
name-
this. I got this.
No,
Let me go. My name is Ryan Forcier, class of 2024, and I'm committed to the University of Southern California. Go Trojans.
My name's Lynn McGill, class of 2024. I'm committed to the University of Florida. Go Gators.
Go Trojans. I would say I got my love for the game mostly from my mom, kind of, because she's the one who introduced me to basketball. But I mean, ever since I started playing basketball, I think I've been in love with it.
I would say it came from within because my mom didn't play basketball. She actually played volleyball. And all my siblings always played sports. And, you know, I tried out every sport and I played basketball and I stuck with basketball. And I think it's just something that came within and I just loved it so much ever since. Yeah, for me, I'd say probably 8th grade. Just seeing that, like, I can really take this serious and I have the potential and the right people around me, so it's 8th grade.
I would say my freshman year because that's when I got like my first offer and I realized like if I really took it serious, like I could be good, and just the people around me, they were so supportive. So yeah, I would say my freshman year.
Mine was Florida.
Yours was Florida?
Yeah,
Wait, that's
in 8th grade.
good. Mine was, I don't even remember mine. It was probably mid-major D1, I think. I forgot which one.
Were there like big surprises though at the time? Were you like shocked or were you like
I was
expecting offers to come in?
I was shocked. I was pretty shocked. Liv wasn't shocked at all. She knew that it was coming.
I'd say I wasn't shocked, but I was shocked that it was Florida, but I expected some offers coming. No, but what I like about Ryan is she's always smiling, she's always happy, and like, I know if you're down or you're having like a bad game, she'll pick you up, and I'm definitely locking her up. But she is the better shooter, I'll give her that. She is the better shooter, but I'm locking her up in a one-on-one.
I would say the passion Liv plays with and how she's always talking. She's like a true point guard and she gets people in their spots. And not only does she like do that, but she makes others around her better. And she's not locking me up.
Y'all played one-on-one before?
No, we actually haven't. That's surprising. That's very surprising.
She's ducking, that's why.
I'm ducking? The whole trip was funny, but I mean, it was a life-changing experience, honestly. Like, it was so nice. Going to Italy was so nice. The way it was prepared for us was so nice. I think a memorable moment was after we beat Team 3SSB and in the locker room and our little celebration. That was really fun. But hanging around all the girls and getting to know everyone, that was memorable too.
Yeah, I'd say my favorite moment was after we won in the locker room. Everybody was just so happy. And it's like we just all met each other 2 weeks ago. So it was like our chemistry was so good. We came together from not knowing each other to becoming close and having close connections and just the bonds I've created. Yeah, I'm gonna remember it forever.
I would say something like most memorable is how personable it is and how like these people actually care about us and they care about like us not only as athletes but as people, and I feel like that's very special to me because I'm a relationship person, and also the way they take care of us.
I would say what she said also, like they obviously they're here for basketball. We got invited for basketball. that's what they're looking at us for, but they care about us off the court, and they're always asking personal things and asking things to build our relationship, lifelong relationships, because they're going to help us in the future, or if we need anything, they'll always be there.
We got some good comp here, like, and it's fun. Like, it's very fun to play. But I would say we have some good teams here, especially like Hardwood, Indiana Elite, SA Finest, I guess Metro Stars, and also like just a bunch of other teams. Like, I feel like every team has some talent there, and it's fun to play against everyone.
What I'd say to someone is I feel like Adidas is just underrated in general, so that gives everybody on the circuit that little push to prove themselves and show that Adidas is just as good, their team is just as good, even though I'd say EYBL has the more hype around it. That I feel like that gives us more, you know, what word am I trying to find?
Like an underdog.
Yeah, underdog mentality. So
I don't know, I've only had dogs, but I feel like cats are really cute.
I'm
Like,
scared.
they're really cute, but I'm allergic to them.
I'm scared of
They're cute.
dogs. I got bit by a dog, but I choose dogs.
Hold on. You got bit by a dog, but
What?
still, you're a dog person?
I'm not a dog person. I'm actually scared, but cats are scary to me.
Okay, so dog's over.
Apple juice.
Orange juice.
Apple
You're
juice.
one of those.
Apple juice. What is those?
Orange. So what do you drink
Orange
in the
juice.
morning?
Orange juice is good though. Well, I drink in the morning. I like milk. Just like.
Next question.
I
She's out the question. Who just drinks straight milk?
I drink straight milk. Milk is good.
Alright.
McDonald's.
Not McDonald's. Whataburger.
I don't have Whataburger.
I like Whataburger.
Yeah, we
Whataburger's
don't have that out here.
Whataburger's good. If y'all go to Texas, go to Whataburger. But
Y'all
Or
don't have
Five
In-N-Out.
Guys.
Y'all don't have In-N-Out.
Freddy's. Freddy's has good
Freddy's.
fries.
No, Freddy's. Freddy's. Yes, Freddy's.
Oh, I'm watching Suits right now. It's really
I
good.
watched that.
I
Oh my-
love it.
I just want to spoil it so bad for you right now.
Don't say anything.
Crowley. Ooh, Love Island.
SZA, Drake, Lil Baby.
He said one.
Wow, I thought you were about
I
to
have
say
multiple.
T-Swift, honestly. I'm glad you have
What?
I would say Drake.
I'm going to SZA though, and I'm so excited.
Love that.
I'd say Drake. I just went to A Boogie though, like last month.
That's a good con. 3.
And
Oh,
one.
I don't know. And one's kind of the
What
hype.
if it's like a 30-footer though? Like a deep 3?
And one.
Still am one.
Y'all know me. You know what
I
I'm
knew you were gonna say
And
that.
one.
Yeah,
all
I would
day.
say. I actually do like N1s, but 3s I like.
You
the
rarely
3s.
get in one.
You shooter.
You're rarely in the paint.
I was in the paint all game, right?
Let's watch it.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I don't like when people wear double leg sleeves like tights. I don't like that. Some people make it look tough, but I just don't like it.
Okay.
No hate to anyone though. Y'all all look amazing. Y'all are all beautiful.
Oh. Just too much in general. Like headband compression,
Oh, yeah.
like long sleeve. Like you gotta choose one.
Yeah.
Too many accessories.
Too many accessories. Ooh, when people wear their socks up high like this, like that's the ick. Like why are you doing
I would
that?
say, when someone's like talking mess, but they're not doing a single thing. Like they're just talking to talk. I hate that.
Oh, hype on my home
That
crowd.
one's hard. I would say.
Hype on my home crowd.
Yeah, I would say hype on my home crowd. But like,
I
shutting
like
the other-
big crowd. That's hard. I like playing away because
I
it's
know.
like I
Like,
like being with other people in there. Yeah. But hyping up the home crowd.
Okay.
Like pros or anybody?
Anybody. It could be
I would
your
say-
mom or dad. It could be your
Or,
coach.
I would say John Morant or Damian Lillard.
I would say Paige or Kelsey Plum. I love her
I
game
like
too.
that. Those are great answers.
I feel like leadership is very important. That's what you need to have a winning team or just like believe in each other and trust each other. And I'd say I express my way of leadership by vocally and showing it on the court, so I do both. But I don't know. Yeah, I do both.
I would say leadership is like very important because I feel like it's the glue and like the factor that turns a good team into a great team. So, and like a winning team into a championship team. I would say the way I show my leadership is through my actions, and as well as like I make it like a point to know each one of my teammates. So like I know their body language and I know what to say to them to make them feel better. So. Oh, Caitlin Clark. Every day. Every day it's gonna be Caitlin Clark. But in the dub, I am
In the
just-
dub,
in the
that's
dub.
tough.
NBA, if your favorite players, I'm just saying favorite player regardless of.
In the dub though, it's Kelsey Plum or Asia Wilson. Like, how is your favorite player not Asia Wilson?
I'm gonna do both. WNBA, Maya Moore, even though she's retired. NBA, LeBron James. Collegiate,
NBA, it's Kobe
collegiate.
or MJ.
You're still cutting me off. Collegiate, dang.
You need me to name people?
Collegiate.
Paige, Aaliyah, Angel,
trying-
Flau'jae,
Haley. Haley Van Lith.
Ooh, favorite is getting to know like a bunch of new people and creating relationships with all of them, and like I love learning about like other people's lives, their why they do what they do, what they love to do. Like I'm a people person, so I love that. And so it was definitely that for me. My least favorite was, I mean, they're obviously all blessings and I'm like so grateful for it, but it did get tiring towards the end. And I would say one of my least favorite things was like when they didn't really respect my time. Like if I was on the phone with the coach for like, they'd have me on for like an hour. And I'm like, okay, like I like talking to you, but I need someone to respect my time.
My favorite thing is probably learning about different colleges and like how the way they play and like just the people that, you know, went there and things like that and that were successful. My least favorite thing is probably having to choose a school. That was probably
That was so sad. No, calling.
like literally having to tell like the people that took their time, like I met their family, like met the people that are important to them, just to tell them that like I'm not going to their college. That was probably my least favorite thing.
That was so sad. I cried. I would say I don't really respond to it. I think I just play, like let the game speak for itself.
I just laugh.
It is funny to hear what they gotta say.
It's funny because it's like you don't even know. You only know what you see on social media, so that's why I laugh because it's like it's funny. But I love the haters. The haters make me better. If you don't have haters, you're not popping. So it's true.
It is funny though, because why are people taking their time out of their day to hate on a 17-year-old girl that's just trying to achieve their dreams?
The people say I'm too cocky, and in the game, I mean, it's like mutual. But if you talk trash to me, you know, I'm gonna talk a little trash back. But it comes with the game, and if you really love the game, you know the game, you know it stays in the lines. So
I don't even know. I would say mine is like a bunch of people who always are just like, all she can do is shoot. Kind of what I do. It's what I get. It's what I'm good at.
All you can do is shoot.
I was getting to the rack today though. I got an ambulance. I was gonna hand her the ball, but I didn't want to be mean.
You should have. You should have signed it. Hey, I'm doing that today.
I didn't want to be mean.
Hey, you gotta put the clip in.
Welcome. My name is Ryan Forstier. This is,
Liv Miguel.
and this is our show. My first question for you. This is kind of hard. What is your favorite shot stick?
What? My favorite shot to take?
Like 5 seconds on the clock. What's your ideal shot to get to? You're down by 1.
Down by 1, I'm doing between cross and I'm getting to the basket.
I hope every scouting report hears that.
Do you put the toothpaste on first or do you wet the toothbrush first?
I wet the toothbrush first, but I don't wet it after. So like I put the
You're nasty. You're nasty.
I wet my toothbrush and I put toothpaste on and then I brush my teeth.
No, you gotta wet it again.
No, you don't wet it again. It's not like that.
You have to wet it again.
No, you don't wet it again.
Shout out Hoopers for Days, signing out.
That was good.
Appreciate that.